Is that recording me?
In this next segment, we're going to show you how Tarzan, 22-year-old young man, has lost his mind. Here we go.
I'm a pranayama shaman, bro. If you can practice that pranayama breathing, and you are a shaman at the same time, that's the most powerful thing you can even be, man. That's like yogi has a sheep on, bro. Like the Lord of the Universe power. I mean, my lungs and my heart, they're like mutated from breathing and smoking so much, you know? It's called mutation, bro. If you smoke or you eat plants, they give you a mutation. Yeah. So it grows an entity inside you of the plant, of the plant that you ate or smoked. It's funny because they're God's funny.
Right, enough.
Sadhguru and Guru Ramdev, those
Never
guys?
answer. He's busy.
Those guys are funny yogis. There's this one Indian yogi. He meditated for 20 years straight. He never stopped doing his meditation posture for 20 years. And his name is Shiva Rudrabal Yogi. So he became the god Shiva. So he became God, right? And then he was immortal. He was traveling on the astral plane to different dimensions and stuff like that through meditation. And that guy, he wanted to have sex with the goddess of wisdom. Yeah. He's a yogi. He wanted to teach me pranayama through the astral plane. He said, you know what the yogi told me I had to do? I had to use sunlight to practice pranayama. I want to fight her boyfriend and kill him with Moshe Zabayat with the power of Moses and the power of Samson. I want to kill him, and then I'll date her after I kill her boyfriend with the power of the Bible. Right?
How are you going to manage to kill the boyfriend?
With the power of the Bible, power of God. I'll curse him to death.
You have a girlfriend?
No. I wish I did.
Did you ever had one?
No. My only girlfriend I've ever had was Divine Wisdom, Holy Wisdom. Yeah, she's the goddess.
Do you go to church?
I have an online church. The guy delivers sermons, and I listen to his lectures. I listen to them.
Why can't you go to it?
I don't know how.
That's your mom.
I just like create my own church in my own soul.
You're very religious. I like that.
I just love religion so much. I mean, I love religion. All my books are about religion.
So you got a vape, eh?
Yeah, I got a vape. I love nicotine too much. What a horror movie characters you can dress up as is too scary, man. Like, fuck that shit. Like, fuck that shit so bad. To kill it all off, you know? Like, fuck Halloween, man.
What do you mean? I love Halloween.
No, Halloween's good. I mean, I like Halloween too. I'm just saying, like...
Didn't you like to go trick-or-treating?
Yeah, I mean, no, I like Halloween because it's from the Bible.
And you went for candy. And
yeah, and the candy's good too, but I'm just saying, like, some of the scary stuff about it is too...
How old were you when you stopped going for Halloween?
Probably like a teenager, like 12, 13. Well, King Solomon definitely smokes weed, right? Bro, you believe that I got sexually assaulted by the goddess of King Solomon? The wisdom of Solomon sexually assaulted me, right? She like wanted to have sex with me so bad and she like abused me with it.
Who?
The goddess of King Solomon, the wisdom of Solomon.
Had sex with you?
Yeah.
How?
Because she's an omnipresent goddess, so she sees me and then she makes me masturbate. There's a philosopher named Schelling. He wrote Sophiology, right? The science of Sophia, the science of wisdom. So that guy writes about wisdom, and there's this guy named A.E. Waite. He's this philosopher and writer. And that guy writes about poems about wisdom. Yeah, so I love wisdom, right? I'm a sophiologist like Schelling. What's your conception of wisdom? What is it to you? I'd say wisdom is the goddess of the Bible. The goddess of Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ is holy wisdom. Her name is Hagia Sophia. Her name is holy wisdom. And there's Sapientia Awastri, which is like a wisdom goddess, called Wisdom of the South Wind. She had sex with me as well, because I went to Clairville Ranch, and I got so much sexual energy from breathing that fresh air in the summertime, and then this goddess wanted to have sex with me with that energy. And she's named Wisdom. So that's what wisdom is to me, mostly. I mean, wisdom's the greatest thing in the cosmos, you know? It's like the greatest is more valuable than gold. To be able to have sex with wisdom. I was gonna say, like, a psychedelic mushroom experience in nature, that could like help you to quit smoking and quit alcohol and stuff like that. Because it's proven in science that mushrooms can help you quit addiction. Where you guys know Rihanna? I like her. But one time I was smoking weed on the Coal Creek Trail, and I could sense the dogs. I could sense that there was dogs there, even though there was no dogs around. But like the weed made me see that the dogs were there before.
What if it was
So
coyotes?
the dog's head, I was
Watch
seeing
your
like
coke.
heads of dogs before. Without smoking weed.
Watch your coke. It will spill it. Work.
Because
What do you mean?
I'm the Prince of Jerusalem and Clairville Ranch. I'm a Native American Piachi from Clairville Ranch, so I mean I kind of am an important person, you know. You know, the shaman of the whole place, you know. Shaman in nature, you know. Like pasta that's not whole grain, first of all, that's terrible food, and then it's like all GMO, it's all has gluten in it, you know, it's like those all like not even edible, you know. It's a curse, you know. Listen, macaroni is some of the worst food you can even eat sometimes, like some fake macaroni.
It tastes good.
No, but it's fake food though.
I know.
Tell the people something.
Am I on?
You're on.
Hey there, TikTok followers. I really want to thank the girl that left me a special surprise.
You know what kind of girl I want to marry? A Native American woman. I feel like you know.
What's that gonna
Pretty Native American woman who's in her 20s. Imagine I could date that. So next summer you're gonna go to Clairville Ranch by yourself. Go check it out. I've been saying, man, it's ghosts, fucking UFOs, flying like a flying. So if you were to see a flying saucer, it'd be there, man. To be honest, this is a Native American spirituality hotspot, man. There's everything about Native American spirituality spawning out of the energy in the woods. You know, they all live there. Like, these beings live in the woods. You know. I mean, there's a Clairville Ranch. They got that ley lines. They got the magnetic lines, right? Like the lines of force, right? So the whole place is just fucking filled with fucking energy. It's the greatest place in the world, I'd say. Because in Israel, right, around Israel, in the Middle East, they got a lot of, back in the past, right, it was mostly nature. So they got a lot of, so the judges of Israel, Samson, John the Baptist, these Nazarite Jews, prophets, you know, they live in nature, right? In the New Testament, right, in the book of Acts, the apostle of Christ says to a Jew, you worship the star of your god Renfan. So that means there's identified as this Jewish demon called the Star of Renfan. The Star of Renfan, he just lived in Israel in the past, right? And he had like these followers. He's a devil, right? And he took over the Roman Empire at the time of Jesus Christ. Like if the top's upright, it means a symbol of Jesus Christ. It's a divine symbol it's a Hebrew symbol of the name of Christ, because it has 5 points, and the name of Christ has 5 points in Hebrew. But if it's upside down, it represents the Star of Renfan, right? The goat of Mendes, the demon. So if you draw the pentagon upside down, the demons will come, and if you draw it up right side up, the angels will come. I mean, now that I've discovered Clairville Ranch, now I know Brampton is a great place, you know. Great Native American territory. I mean, it's a great.
You look nice and clean today.
Yeah. They brought my hair's a little greasy because I haven't showered in a day, you know. And I've been reading this Mary Louise von Franz, right? This like psychoanalysis books. It has some Native American stuff in this book actually. There's this Native American woman called Yinianiet, yeah, and she's like and there's something in Native American called Nokomis, similar to this author. I mean, it means like grandmother Nokomis, the grandmother of the tribe, right? And there's grandfather Nokomis, and grandfather Nokomis lived in Brampton. He lives in Clairville Ranch, where the forest, and he's like the father of all Native Americans. He's like the spiritual godfather of the Native American spirituality, right? And those are words that are written in a book, you know, in the world. And Ontario is the deepest hotspot for all Native Americans in the world. That's what in Brampton's that, because Clairville Ranch is that. It's a Native American hotspot. I mean, it's like the whole world has to know what that is, you know. All Native Americans in the world relate around Brampton. When the Catholic Church came to America and they were fighting the natives, the Native American like entities, right, the spirits are fighting the Catholic Church back. And the Catholic Church, they see that stuff, right? So the Catholic Church was seeing the spirits and the ghosts and stuff from the Native Americans, and they were fighting those guys. Because the Catholic Church has the awakened third eyes as well, right? And the Native Americans, they have awakened third eyes. They can see the entities, you know, the spirits and stuff. But the Catholic Church, the Star of Renfan, was sending the entities to fight the Native American entities, you know? So it's like a spiritual battle. One of my books talks about that. It has a chapter dedicated to it about how the alcohol is a demon, right? How it's a person, you know, that will possess you. It's fucked up. I mean, I know who the Star of Renfan, the fucking Jewish demon or whatever, you know, the Jews, evil Jews. They want to fuck with the food, and they want to put GMOs and poison chemicals inside all the food. They already did. They want to make fast food places that's super evil, you know. I like summertime and springtime, man. When the frogs and the turtles are out, that's when it's my time, you know. The crickets in the forest, I like them chirping. I like the frogs, I like the turtles.
Yeah,
Clever Ranch had a lot of frogs, like a lot of frog life. And I was swimming I was like bathing in a pond at Clever Ranch, and there was like these little bugs in the water that were swimming. They looked like bugs and fish at the same time. They're like some primal creature, bro, and they live in the water. Like those are like some Brampton like creatures, bro. And he's like a strong, really strong philosopher. He believes in how she's talking about how strength, being a strong human person, is the most important virtue, right? Like strength, and then how weakness is also how weakness is like a virus, right? Like weakness can spread, and how like it's just like a very strong philosophy, like strength, you know, like physical power, you know.
Hello viewers, welcome back. This is the day after Halloween. It was a spooky one, that's for sure. I'm on the creek side. This is the bridge that they're repairing. From the last couple of videos, well, one video that I made talking about their work, finally they actually removed the piping, so there is no piping anymore. It just runs. Hopefully they'll keep it this way with the nice rocks. I believe it's limestone because the water is very, very clean over here. So limestone kind of makes it very beautiful looking. Kind of like in Tobermory, you know, when you guys go to the Georgian Bay. Now, God bless, the lightning hit that tree about a year ago. And now this is what I was talking about. The beavers are taking over the land. All those little trails that I showed you guys previously in the last video or a couple videos before that, they're flooding it. Now I did try to come from the other side, and there was some conservation area people or construction guys on the other side, more up the hill, probably discussing their next plans because they're supposed to be finished in about 29 days, November 30th. We have to be vigilant. We have to believe in nature. We have to believe in God. It's the only way. Hopefully in the future we don't go to a crazy war, because it seems like a lot of people want to just argue instead of come together, you know, talk things out. But the beautiful part too is, as I come here in the morning and I checked out the water, you could actually see beaver activity. And that's very awesome. They must be really happy because I don't know what kind of tree this is that the lightning hit, but they definitely love it. They love the shrubs, or they love the wood, sorry. And then the muskrats. There's also muskrats here as well, and they'll clean up the leaves. There's not much left. We are coming to a different season. It is getting brisk. It is getting a little cooler, but nothing that we can't handle, you know? So just dress warm, stay prepared, grab it a little extra something, a little backpack, and you're good to go. See, I wouldn't be able to come across on the other side because literally it is like a new flow river. Came down here, you know, just to kind of reminisce for the last time. The beaver is going to take over. It's going to become much more majestic than it was previously. Now we used to, on the other side over there, we used to have little campfires, cook up some food, nighttime fireworks. Even one of the first years when we came down here, the fish were decent size, so we're, you know, having some fun. As time went on and the environment got polluted and people throwing things out, littering, carts in the water, it kind of killed off a lot of the wildlife. and it kind of became stagnant and abandoned. Then we used to have a buddy in the neighborhood, like I said, sleeping just past us, tucked in a corner. Just recently, this year, there was one just straight ahead of me, and he was like a fancy bum or something like that. He connected like 4 tents together, then probably doing some drugs in there, and set himself accidentally on fire. I don't know if he survived. I don't know those facts, but this place, this little part of the forest was just straight on fire. Even the fire truck came and they chopped down a hole, drove into the forest, drove in, chopped trees right through just to try to out it. Because, you know, it's right next to housing. This is, you know, the green belt where Doug Ford wanted to build houses on the mudslide. There is the native rule, and let's, I guess, listen to the natives that's been on this land all this time. So they're the ones that know all the medicine, all the good stuff. They've been kind of, you know, the European man or the white man or of my skin color, I guess. Although that I consider myself all nation, you know. But came over here, fed them some alcohol, alku. They got all messed up, stole their money, stole their land, and then here we are today, which is crazy. So that's why in other provinces, you know, there's a lot of people, the white people, and all kinds of people to be honest, but mostly white people, they go missing on their reserves. When the natives catch your ass, buddy, you're gone. You're a feast. And then there's some kind of, you know, internal trauma, internal damage. Most definitely. Not, the native people are very nice people, but they do clearly give you some rules. And if you don't follow those rules on the reserves, or you try to do something like what people do here in the city and throw garbage around, it's not going to look good for you. New Brunswick, Calgary, Saskatchewan, those natives don't play over there. But yeah, back to yesterday's funny day. We met this guy named Tarzan, and he's a wild cat, that's for sure. Some kind of person coming over here, I don't know. I might have to, you know. Hopefully he's not a threat, because we don't take threats kindly. That's for sure. There's no room for that. But take care of yourself, people. Much love and appreciation. Thank you for support. Thank you for watching the channel. It's just kind of like a self-diary, a journey, a journal, however you want to call it. We're going to keep going, that's for sure, because I find this, it's fun. It's fun editing. It's fun learning new things, new programs, new ways to do things. So stay blessed and try to learn something every day, that's for sure. It's important. It's good for the mental stimulation. Keep it pushing, keep your legs moving, go for the walks, go for some runs. You know, try to, although that I love the computer, but try not to stay too long on the computer. Just do your business and keep it moving. Because, you know, sitting in that L-shaped position, I don't know if that's what we're supposed to be exactly doing for long periods of time, you know. So a lot of people these days, what's popular is a desk that is kind of like you stand and it's high above your chest of your area, and then to alleviate the back pain. Everybody's having back pains these days. I guess it's natural, you know, if you fracture a disc or a nerve. But yoga, very important. Stretch it out every day. Do some yoga. It will definitely help you. You know, and a lot of men, you guys think it's corny. You know, you're doing yoga, but Tell me about corny when you're in the room with 30 women and you're doing some yoga with them. It's a good scenery. It's a good scenery. Just make sure that you fast. Stay good on the stomach, because if you fart, then you'll get no ladies. And I've seen that happen before, you know. Even the instructors sometimes will fart. Get that stretch in, and you know, it's natural. It's nature's call. Nature's call. You know. Rest in peace to Damian Klanjakovic, aka D-Mac, DK Domino. We made a track, you know, Nature's Call, back in the day, you know. Definitely good times. Miss all the brothers and sisters, the loved ones, the ones that are no longer here. But to the next time, to the next chapter. And if you just seen that, that was the Conservation Area Authority. I thought it was people for the bridge, but no, it's on pause mode, I guess. But what they're there is for the tree planting program, which is cool. Good job. Another edition right here, live, right as I'm recording. Live and uncut. Came by right here, told me what it is. I told them about the environment's rejuvenating nice. Very happy. Get some more trees in here. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Shout out to them, you know. And have a wonderful day. Take care of the environment, and the environment will take care of you. Just to show you folks, hopefully the city doesn't find this, but like I was just saying, I was on the other side. And I just went to go and check it out if they started to actually rebuild the dam. And this year, they've done a magnificent job, the beavers. Let me just show you. Look at that. Perfection. Look at that, people. Perfection. Just rebuilt the dam. 4 years of struggle. And now here we are. They've done a magnificent job. They're chopping down as many trees as they can all around the area. With the one that I was talking about earlier that got hit by lightning, God brought down that tree to save him. We used to call the beaver Justin the Beaver, but it was a she, and she multiplied, had some children, and now all the children, the whole pack is working. I thought that at one point they were gone. It was so deserted here and the water was very low, but all those trenches, now those trenches are full, so they're able to maneuver through this environment even when people or coyotes are trying to get them, or even the blue heron. Let's take a closer look of their magnificent work. Beautiful. And the flow is pretty heavy, but they'll put in the work. This will become beautiful, beautiful den. You can see mushrooms. Magnificent. one more thing, folks. Shout out to the construction company, because they shut down this place for about 6 to 7 months. This gave the opportunity, with no human disturbance, for the beavers to start rebuilding their area. At this moment, they're probably sleeping. It is still early in the morning, but they like to condone their work in the nighttime when they're secure and hidden. But keep supporting nature. Thank you, folks.